dreams cannot be pramana. They can inspire us, but I cannot present anything, say, because I have this dream, therefore this is valid. Sometimes we have future seeing dreams, and I also have those dream experiences, but that is not as a testimony. That doesn't mean that it is always false, but that is just that it is not always reliable. But what about the visions? Though that yogic visions are a type of perception, that is considered yogic perception, yogic intuition. Yogic intuitions are accepted in throughout the yogic traditions, the Jain or the Hindu or the Buddhist yogic traditions. Always they are considered veridical. And non-yogis do not have them, but yogis do have them. And that is where comes the āgama. Āgama is not just some revelations. It works generally at the end that way, but I will start from apta shrutihi, apta vachanam. What is āgama? What is the testimony? Is the shruti, hearing the words from apta, a reliable person. Who is a reliable person? Yathartha darshi, yathartha vakta. One who sees the truth as it is, and who speaks the truth as he has seen. So if there is a flaw in one of these categories, one who has not seen the truth, then he cannot be speaking the truth even if he's reporting the facts. Like this is what is in the Mars and that. I mean, suppose he has never seen the data on, all the images as they are, and then whatever he described was actually true, but then he didn't have any means to see that, then that is not considered valid. But then someone who sees the truth but hides something, like to mislead other people, and he cannot be yathartha bhakta either. So therefore, one who has seen the truth and speaks the truth is a reliable person, is apta, and the words of apta are considered sabda, testimony. In life, we rely on language all the time. Like I offer you a fruit, you have never tried it before. Let's say durian or jackfruit, and of course you have had, but many people have not. And I say, no, this tastes amazing. Try it. Look, I'm eating this. So you see someone eating, so you know that it's not going to kill you. And then he says it is amazingly tasting. You are tempted, you try. So in the beginning, there is no way of you knowing that it's going to taste good. You trust his words, and then you taste it. And then you say, oh, it tastes good, and you want more. But the idea is that there is a moment in life, in practice, and in living everyday life, you rely on word, you rely on language. Somebody says, it's gonna rain today. There is a rain forecast. You go with the umbrellas and things like that. If that forecast doesn't work any of the days or 4 days in a row, then you say, I don't give, I stop listening to these rain forecasts. They always lie. So sometimes we get misled. How do we know if we are misled? Therefore, you have to have the possibility of direct experience. So the whole goal is not that for a whole life, you should just be following the words because they are the words revealed by Lord Shiva himself. That is why you have to practice. We do philosophy as the word, and then you have the practice. What is the job of the practice? To start giving you some type of experiences. And those experiences, you also learn to be a trained observer, like a normal layman observers. If you are the scientist with all the big telescopes and all, and you say, oh, we are finding new planets out there, exoplanets. Can you also find some planet? And then my eyes are not trained to see those spots. and to tap them and then see, oh, this is the exoplanet. So your eyes need to be trained to spot the exoplanets. The same way, first you refine your eyes by doing yoga, and then just because you have refined your eyes, you are not going to be able to see things that are not there. So you use the techniques, you follow the methods, you have to trust on words to some extent. That's all I'm saying. Because it's not like for a whole life you have to just follow the words. Therefore the Trishrota Samidam Jnanam, I always repeat that relying on Shastras and relying on teachers need to be combined with relying on your own personal experience. So that, and then they should be, for a practitioner, there should be all these triadic structures of the studies and actually having a mentor. When I have a book and I also sit and meditate on my own, I have experience. What is wrong with that? I already know. This is a new fashion these days. And which is okay, you know, like I'm not saying, please come and listen to me. It doesn't make a difference to me. But the thing is, there are all these infinite pathways of Shastras also. And individual experiences need to be double verified all the time. And in absence of a particular tradition, that is why we focus on parampara. It's not the individual, it is the lineage. Why? Because it is refined. And why that is important? It's like, what do you see in the lab? Oh, we had one test and it worked fine, therefore we are going to give these vaccines. What? We tested on this one person? No. We want to have this tested on millions before you try on me. You can't say we tested on one person, he didn't die, so I'm going to give it to you. So therefore, in traditions, the benefit is thousands of people for thousands of years have tested on them and they had success. And that is why these are encoded. That is the point of following these things, not to be yet another blind person, but to follow the medicine that has been tested on many people. That's all. Thank you.